How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to be starting with 100 million GP, and we're going to try to see just how much money we can make in one day. I've only set one restriction on this. I don't want to kill anything. I don't want to do any bosses, no PVM content. I just want to see how much money I can make in one day doing odd money makers, skilling, whatever. So let's jump in. This episode's sponsor is me. Every day when you watch a video of mine and you know leave like, I do cry. Please leave like. Thank you. Also do subscribe. I forgot. The first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to buy runes from the rune shop and I'm going to make Viswax. I'm not quite sure how much money you can make doing this, but I am going to first go to the Void Outpost and I'm going to buy all of the elemental runes. Even if you don't make any money off of them, you can still make Viswax and hopefully get just a little bit more out of it. Now we're going to go ahead and go to Yano, trade the magic store owner, buy all of the elemental runes. And then while we're here, we're going to pick up the 100 soul runes as well, just because you make a ton of money off of those. Next, we're going to go to Edgeville and we're going to get the dude in the wilderness. Hopefully we don't get PK'd here. That would suck really bad. In reality, you'd probably want to do this one first, but I'm going to try to use my cheapest runes, the water, earth, mind, and body, and see if those can get me a decent amount of Viswax, because then I'll just make more money off of this run in total. There we go, 90 Viswax. So now we are going to head to Taverley, and I'm going to be buying the vials of water, as well as I think bomb vials still make money, if I remember correctly. So we're going to go over there. All right, so we're going to buy the vial of water packs and we're going to buy the bomb vials. I'm also going to buy the limpwort and white berries, I think. All right, we're going to trade Lady Melior? I'm not quite sure why I stutter every time I say that, but we're going to go ahead and buy these and these. Cool. Now let's go dump everything and see how much money we're at so far. There are two places that I did not go to. I missed the Lunar Isle one just because for whatever reason I don't have the quest requirements unlocked on this account. And then there's also the one in the wilderness, but I really don't know if I want to chase all the way up there right now. All right, so just from that alone, we have made 2.379 mil. I will take it. All right, so let's figure out what we're gonna do next. So it looks like tanning black dragonhide leather right now can have just about a 400 GP margin. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can do a couple thousand of those. Okay, cool. So our black dragonhide just bought, so we're gonna go ahead and get to tanning those. I'm gonna see if I can find a portable crafter to use somewhere. We've also got two flips going. Aggression potions currently have a margin right now of about 6k each, that's insane. I also want to see if I can maybe try to take advantage of the Miziari. I've had success with this in the past, but it's not always like a sure thing. So if they don't buy, then I'm just going to forget about it and move on to something else. But these aggression flasks could make me a ton of money. But enough wasting time. I'm going to go ahead and start crafting these, which is going to end up being a whole lot of fun. All right, time to go to the worst place on Earth. Lumbridge in the portables world. The lag you get in this place is absolutely insane. I hate being here so much, but it means I don't have to pay for my crafters, which is totally fine. This is the most boring thing I've ever done in my whole entire life. Damn! The Mizuris have started buying. I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping we can turn a huge profit on those, but I guess we'll find out. The GE tends to hate me like 99% of the time, so more than likely I just bought that and it'll sell for exactly the same price. Oh my god, that was the worst thing I've done in my life. Let's go see how much money it made me. I'm crying. So it looks like they're almost done selling already. A whole bunch of them insta-sold for what I chucked them in at. It looks like we stand to make right around 2 mil or so for that. And I mean, maybe it took me 10 minutes. I wasn't really counting, but I want to chuck this Miziari in for, I think I'm going to go like 9.75 mil, and we're just gonna let it chill by itself, see if it sells. Hopefully it does. Cool. And there we go. Yeah, so we ended up making just shy of 2 mil off of that. So I mean, overall, not bad. Now I just gotta figure out what I want to do next. There's a freaking 700 GP margin per clean spirit weed, so I'm gonna try that out, see what happens there. That's huge. Well, I've discovered a problem with this already. They buy incredibly slow. But it looks like they're starting to fill in just a little bit more here, so I guess I'll give it a little bit more time. I just went ahead and cleaned the 325 I got, so I realistically can expect to make, I don't know, just a little bit of GP off that. And our Miziari sold! Cool! Did I get my... There we go, there's our cash. Don't know what happened there. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to get rid of these stinky things. The grimy dwarf weeds right now have like a 300 GP margin, so I guess I'm gonna try that next. But let's just plop these bad boys in at 17,878. That's what I like to see right there. Insta buy those 1,400 dwarf weeds. Gimme the herb. Oh crap, I had these in my bank somewhere. Oh, it's okay. We'll just pull them out and move them to the top. Make our preset right quick. Overwrite. Now check this out. Okay, with the herb cape, this is incredibly easy. I hit one, clean. Bank, one, clean. Oh, messed it up already. And my client crashed. Awesome. And just like that, we've got our 1,400 clean dwarf weeds. Looks like we bought another Miziari. That is, the Miziari farm is going swimmingly. So let's go ahead and just chuck that guy in there because they take a minute to sell. And then we need to sell our dwarf weeds at 13,850. And hopefully they sell quick. JK, looks like we bought the last one. So we'll just put that one in there too. Knock it down 1 GP. Why not? I just wanted to make a quick mention as well. I do have these 3 GE slots here that are going, the whiskey and the 2 Saradomin amulets. I collect these things. These are not for the challenge. I just didn't want to cancel my buy offers because they've been in there for a decent amount of time. So just be warned. So it looks like the 3 dose of the aggression potions also has like a 5,000 GP margin. So I just threw a small buy offer in there, see if I can get those churning. So now I'm just going to figure out something that I can do with no money just while I'm waiting to get some money back out of all this. So I'm going to have a look around and see what I can come up with. I got it. I'm going to do a couple easy clue scrolls while everything sells, just hoping for some fortunate components. If I do enough of them, I'm guaranteed to make money. Okay, I wanted to go for 10 easy clues, but I'm just going to stop it right here because my hand hurts and I don't want to do this anymore. And I also saw that we're buying and selling some stuff in the GE, so I wanted to check on that. Cool, so it looks like our dwarf weeds have almost sold, so we'll just let that cook for a minute. Since the dwarf weeds are doing good and they take like literally 4 seconds to do, I'm gonna go ahead and do 1,800 more of those, and then I'll go off and do my clue scroll. It looks like somebody's been closing in those margins on the aggression flasks, so I bumped the price up a little bit. I might just give up on those and focus in on the Miziaris because those are doing super well for me. But I'm going to go ahead and bang out those 8 easy clues and hopefully we can get some good fortunate components. We're like an hour and 15 minutes into this so far. So yeah, I feel like we're making good progress. Damn it, I accidentally opened the first one, but we did get a fortunate component, so I'm not going to complain. I can't believe I did that. So yeah, there's clue number 1 down. This has me slightly concerned. All of our aggression potions bought. But yeah, I guess let's just check how much money we made off of the dwarf weeds first. All right, so we bought the 1,400 at 18.8 mil, and we sold them for 19.37, so we made about 500K there. And then it looks like we ended up making 700K. Yeah, so we made about 1.2 mil for like literally 3 seconds of work. That's totally fine. These aggression potions, I actually have 21 more of these in the bank for an even 300. This kind of scares me a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and just see if they sell. Let me just go find my price. So we're going to try to sell them at 209,994. I'm just going to put them in at 209,990. And see if they sell. Normally those don't buy that quickly, so I'm a little afraid of that. All right, cool. So we've got our 7 caskets and our 1 fortunate component we've found so far. So let's go ahead and open these. 87K, that gets re-rolled immediately. I'm gonna re-roll that too. All right, off to a great start. There's another Bob shirt. That's 2 Bob shirts in 2 caskets. That's kind of insane. All right, 100K. Another fortunate component. That's 3 so far. Oh my god, another one. A black plate body H4. That's another. What the? Okay, I'm not even complaining. So in total there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 fortunate component. 5 fortunate components in 8 easy clues. Totally fine by me. Let's go ahead and just offload those. That's an extra 5.5 mil. And the aggression potions are selling already. Dude, this is insane. All right, cool. So we chucked all of our fortunate components. So I'm going to go ahead and see here if I can grab some more aggression flasks because those margins are deep. I posted a little shorts video yesterday about Armadillo battle staves, but it looks like the margins are still pretty freaking huge. That's like 900k, so I'm gonna go ahead and try those. The aggression flasks just weren't buying, so I'm just gonna let these sell out, and then maybe we'll try again later and recheck the margins. But also, just for the record, we did just pass the 2-hour mark, so that's how everything stands so far. I'm not quite sure how much money I have, but I really don't want to like pull everything out just yet and check it. We'll just kind of let everything sell out and just do a total price check at the end. Hey, finally, we bought an Armadillo battle staff. Let's see if we can at least get our money back from testing the margins. So we'll go like 24 to 40. I am still looking for good other money makers that I can do, but flipping right now is just kind of going to be passive. I am trying to buy 2,500 toad flax because right now, if you buy them grimy, at their like lowest buy price, which is 10,841, you can actually sell them for 11.7k, which is absolutely insane. What is that, like almost 1,000 GP per? But they're buying really slowly, so it's, you know, it's kind of slow. Holy hell, they finally bought. Okay, so let's clean 2,500 of these toad flax really quickly. Cool, so that like actually took 3 minutes. So if you are in need of some quick cash, cleaning herbs is one of the better things that you can do in my opinion. All right, so earlier we bought these at 11,744. So let's try that. And we'll try to sell all of those. And we sold our Armadillo battle staff. So we're gonna try to repeat that flip. That kind of just covered the margins that we tested it at. I ended up making right around 830k off that flip. These are insane. Cool, so now we just blankly sit and wait for everything to sell, I guess. Just checking back in, we sold our Miziari finally. I don't know if those are gonna be viable again, but I'll try to flip another one and we'll see what they're buying at. Also, these toad flasks are taking forever to sell. So I'm gonna bump the price down a little bit. So my toad flax didn't do quite as great as I would have hoped, but we ended up selling it for like, what would that come to? It's like 28.6 mil, and we ended up buying for 27.1. So we ended up making like 1.5 mil off that, whatever. I'm moving on to other stuff. Our aggression potions are actually selling too, which is really nice. I also found margins for the Armadillo page 2s. Let me see if I can find those real quick. Yeah, there's like a 225k margin, so I figured it would probably be a quick like 2 mil flip, so we're doing those. And it looks like Miziari's and the Armadillo battle staves dried up a little bit, which is kind of what I expect with those things. Those margins don't stick around for forever. Okay, so we've had a little bit of action since the last clip. We did finish selling the aggression potions. Now I can't really tell you exactly how much money I ended up making. I can tell you that we bought, it was around 1.8 mil, something like that, because of the margins. I think we bought 300 of them in total. And then I ended up buying 7 of the Armadillo page 2s. So we need to chuck those back in here at 2,050,000. And we'll go a couple GP lower. Cool. And we'll let those hang out. Now I just need to find something else to flip. I did find that Staff of Lights have a 200k margin on them, which is actually really nice. So we're going to go ahead and try to take advantage of that. But I can't imagine there's a ton of Staff of Lights that are just out there, but we'll see what happens. And then I did also find out that Super Magic Potion 3s had a, what was it? It was like a, yeah, it was like an 800 GP margin, but the buy limit's only like 1k. So realistically, I can only make about 900k off of it, but I figured it'd probably be a quick flip. So I bought them and now we're just trying to offload them. Still working on that Miziari, but I think those are pretty much dead and gone. Okay, cool. So we ended up offloading all of the page 2s. So let's see, we paid 12.8 mil and we sold them for 14.34. So yeah, it's for the 7 of them, it was whatever, like 1.6 mil. That's not terrible. The Staff of Lights are just like, they kind of stopped. So I'm gonna chuck these in at a little less than 2.5. All right, cool. We insta sold one for 2.6. How about we just see if they sell for 2.6? That's fine. All the rest of the stuff, margins on Glaven boots, I was kind of toying with that. I bought a pair at 24.2 and I'm trying to sell them at like 24.75, but they're kind of just sitting here, so I don't even think I'm gonna mess with those. Hopefully these just sell and I don't have to take a loss on them. But all the items we were using this morning have kind of dried up a little bit, and it is kind of getting to be about that time. I do have some work to do later this evening, so my time is gonna wrap up here, so I think I'm just gonna kind of let everything sell out. And then we'll just do a total price check. We were pretty relaxed today, to be quite honest. This kind of just turned into a flipping vlog, but it is what it is. Well, I just found a really stupid way to make money, but I want to test this with other stuff now before I go. I bought these Sarah Brew 4 potions at 16.6 mil. I decanted them right into 3 doses at this dude right next to me here, and I ended up selling them for 18.3 mil. So yeah, that was the easiest money I've ever made. I've been trying to check if that works with other stuff, but it doesn't seem that way, but I'm gonna try. All right, cool. So how did we do today? I cashed out of everything in the Grand Exchange, sold everything, cleaned out everything that we were doing today. And we are ending it off with 119 mil. So we made 19 mil. I was maybe at my computer for a total of like an hour today. I was just working on some things for the channel, editing videos, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, we made 19 mil, kind of just doing whatever. So yeah, I mean, if you guys like this kind of stuff, let me know down below. It was fun to make. It was super casual. I don't expect people to super enjoy it, but if you did, definitely let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you as always. Have a good rest of your day, you guys.